I have an explanation, okay? And I'm not going back to storylines. I'm not going back to drama. I'm not going back to bullshit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let it out. I'm going to be a man. I'm going to man up. And I'm going to step up. In a video previous to this one, and I'm probably going to delete it, I had to find a way to write myself off YouTube for a couple of weeks, maybe even more than that. I had to find myself. I have to recreate. I have to rebuild, because the bottom line is I am broken. I am in debt. I am in a hole. And quite frankly, I have no one else to blame for that but myself. I did things that I should have never did. I bought things I should have never did. There was times when YouTube was my job and I was making enough money to support rent, bills, what have you. There would be times when I'd say, well, you know what, this thing's a little bit over what I thought it would be, so but I'm going to buy it because I'll pay it off with my next YouTube check. Because YouTube, for a time, was my job, and I want to make this my job. I put so much time, effort, emotion, commitment. I put so much into this channel, working around the clock. So the video previous to this one, when everyone's saying, oh, he's going back to storylines, he's going back to drama. No, I was only doing that because I have to find a way to find a job. I have to, listen, I'm in debt. I'm probably going to have to go bankrupt. And that's why I say, when you donate to Sean's View Entertainment to help my future, it's not just helping my future on YouTube.com. It is helping my overall development on YouTube.com. It is helping me, okay? Because the bottom line is I'm not going to come on here and say, well, I'm going to become homeless. But it is a very serious situation. So instead of coming on here and telling you all my business, I thought I'd come up with a storyline where I walk out and, and then we see what happens in the next couple of weeks. But the bottom line is I have to come clean. I have to be serious. I have to be upfront. I was young and dumb. I was young and stupid. I'm not the only person that maxed out credit cards. I'm not the only person in America that's in debt. I'm not the only person in America that eats fast food. I'm not God. And I'll admit when I'm a man, and I'll admit my wrongdoings, and when I overexpended. Oh, Sean, you buy superstars, you buy action figures, and you buy toys. I bought all those toys at a time when YouTube was doing good. Well, Sean, you've done these GoFundMe accounts here and there, and you've done this everywhere, and yeah, I did this. Yeah, I did this. I'm not the only person, though. I'm not the only person that has done GoFundMe accounts to help boost up the image or the reputation or help their YouTube career advance. Now, you can still donate. You can click the link below, but here's the bottom line. Here is why I did that walk-off storyline in wondering about my future. The walk-off was a storyline, but what's real life, honest to God, is I am in debt. My credit cards are through the roof. I probably am going to have to go bankrupt. I'm trying to find a part-time job, but it's not that easy. It's not as easy as filling out an application and hearing back from someone the next day. It doesn't happen like that. For some people, it may. Now, I graduated high school. I did that much. I'm not a college guy. College isn't for everybody, okay? And like I said, I want to make YouTube my full-time job. This is my dream. This is my motivation. And when I say to my viewers and subscribers that I appreciate the comments, the likes, the comments, the views, I do. But the bottom line here is the moral to the story is I'm going to be without internet for God knows how long. I'm not leaving. I can't pay rent, though. I'm going to probably have to file for Section 8. I'm probably going to get food stamps. Bottom line is that one time I was making some pretty decent money on YouTube. Fast forward to 2016, and I probably make more money on welfare. And that's the damn truth. Everyone thinks YouTube's easy. Anybody can do YouTube. Well, yeah, anybody can do YouTube, but not anybody can make a lot of money at it. And there was a time when I was making pretty damn good money. And like I said, I would go to the store, and I'd have money to pay something instead of using a charge card. But then there would be times that I would just forget, my debit card or something, and I'd say, well, I'll charge it, and then I'd pay it off the next month. But then there came a time when I was stupid, I was dumb, I was way out of line with the credit cards, and I'd go out and buy this, I'd go out and buy that. I had great credit line. Listen, my credit score is still good. Right now, as we stand, my credit score is still good, but I am getting killed, with the high rates, the high percentages. I'm just in a hole, and I'm just gonna be real. I'm losing my internet. I'm probably gonna have to move. I'm probably gonna lose my car. I'm gonna lose everything. And yes, I do have a family, but they have their own problems. They have their own predicaments. I have a mom and dad who are very much older. My mom just overcoming breast cancer. They don't need this other burden. I'm 27 years old. I'm going to be 28, so I don't really need this to be I don't want to be a burden. And that's why when I say to the viewers and subscribers, with all the time and effort and emotion I put into this, if you donated $1, $2, listen, I have 90,000 subscribers. If 80,000 of you donated just $1, it would boost up my credibility. I would be able to make this my full-time job. Because here's the bottom line. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what anybody does. Us creators, us people who have YouTube accounts, rely on the viewers and the subscribers. We count on you. That doesn't mean you have to give us a handout. That doesn't mean you have to give us $1 million. The fact that you view, comment, share, and like our videos and like my videos is huge. It's absolutely enormous. It's a huge help. It gives you that feel-good feeling. But there are some content creators, and this is a feature on YouTube. You can use this. It's not illegal. When you ask your viewers and subscribers if you want to donate $1, $2, $3, $4, and you get a shout out, or you'll get your name on the bright lights of the LED message board. I mean, I do give back. I do recognize. I do realize. But without the support of people supporting, as in donating, and believe me, there's a lot of people here on YouTube that do donations. There are a lot of people. Hell, there are people that do this up PBS style, okay? But I don't do it PB. I don't go in every single video and say donate, donate, donate. Yeah, for a time I was doing that because I was buried in debt and that was my fault. So, I mean, I can't ask my viewers and subscribers to get me out of this hole. But if you just donated $1 or $2 or $3, it all adds up. I mean, when you have 90,000 subscribers, that's a good chunk. I'm not well known. I'm not popular. I'm not famous. But when I give out the kind of content, I just want to give you an explanation here. And the explanation is this. I didn't want to revert back to a storyline, but I didn't know where to go. I'm a rock in a hard place. My back is against the corner here. I'm probably not going to become homeless because we've went down that way before where that was a storyline. Well, now all this is becoming real life. All this is becoming real to me. And when I have a daughter and a girlfriend and I have a family and now I'm in debt, no health insurance, no medication, no nothing. It's real tough. It's real hard to realize. And when you have the kind of anxiety and depression and seizures, and when you have all these different things that I have, it's very tough. And I know that I've done a lot of wrongdoings. I'm not God. Okay, I'm not perfect. I did a lot of things to stir people in the wrong direction. And for that, I have myself to blame. I have myself to blame for being in debt. But once again, when you put out the kind of content, when you put in the kind of time and the uploads and the hard work, when you put all that into this channel and you're not making no money, why at 40,000 subscribers was I making more money now back then? Why was I making more money now? I was able to pay the bills. I was able to pay health insurance. Because when you're a YouTuber, you don't get health insurance. You don't get paid by the week, okay? Each month you could make $100, you could make $1,000. It is never consistent how much you make a month. I don't have t-shirt deals. I don't have deals with companies. I don't have promotions, okay? I don't have any of that stuff, okay? Because I'm too controversial. I'm too over the top. I'm too unpredictable. I'm too unstable. I don't have companies reaching out to me. You got JD from NY. You got Joe Cronin getting all these companies and partnerships and podcasts. They're working with WWE. They're going to WrestleMania. They're doing this and that. And that's great and fine for them. But you want to know why they're getting that? Because they're not me. Because they're not over the top. Because they're not unpredictable. Because they're not unstable. And maybe that hurts me. Maybe it does. But I'm not jealous. And I'm not bitter. The fact of the matter is, nobody did and nobody does what I do in this community, whether for the good or the bad, whether it benefited me or went against me. And I'm paying for it now. I'm paying for it. But life is a learning lesson, a curve. There's detours, but there is an out. And I hope my viewers and subscribers will help me by viewing, sharing, leaving your comments, maybe some suggestions on how I can get out of this hole. Because I still have a good credit score, but I'm only able to pay minimum payment. But it's getting to the point where I can't pay my internet. My electricity is going to get shut off. My water is going to get shut off. I'm going to be forced to move. So I'm going to have to find myself. I'm going to have to dig real deep. I'm going to have to do something I've never done before, and I don't know what that is. I don't have all the answers. So if you want to donate to help my future on YouTube, just click the link below, my GoFundMe, or click the link in the video above. in this video. Click the link either on the left or the right hand side and donate to my GoFundMe account or whatever the hell the website is. I don't even know. But I appreciate and I value your support. If I could at least have internet, that would be nice. My cell phone has been turned off. I don't know. I just don't know. I love this. I have a passion for this. WWE is starting to get good again, and when I don't have a platform and I don't have internet and I don't have money, once again, viewers and subscribers, it's tough. It's tough, and I know everyone's got it tough. I mean, I'm not the only person. Or there are starving people in Africa. There are kids that are homeless in another country, and they have no food, they have no water, they have no bread, they have nothing. So, I mean, I have a lot more going for me. But when you're a creator, and when you put out the content, and when you put out the kind of time, when you work around the clock, no sleep, no days off, when you do what I do to get this far, to fall this fast, okay? And even if I wasn't in debt, okay, let's take debt out of the picture. Let's take the fact that I'm buried in a hole. Let's take that out of the equation for a moment. I'm still not making money on YouTube at 90,000 subscribers. And once again, for everyone that says that this is easy and that this is something that anybody can do. Once again, anybody can do YouTube. You're right, anybody can do it. But again, not anybody can make a lot of money. And each month it changes. You don't know from one moment or 1 month to the next if you're going to have a lot of money, a little money, some money. There are people that have 100,000 subscribers and they're still struggling. They're on food stamps. So for anyone to come up to you and say YouTube is easy is absolutely wrong. They're dead wrong, okay? Unless you're Keemstar and, unless you're PewDiePie and Shay Carl and all the top of the top, the cream of the crop. Unless you are at the top of the food chain, I got a lot to worry about. I took the chance of making YouTube my job, and for a while it was a good job, but then continually it started to stumble. It went down. It got downgraded. My views, my comments, my subscribers went all down the drain, okay? You asked for longer videos. You asked for more in-depth videos. I did that. I gave you that. That didn't get over. I give you the news and the rumors as it comes out. That wasn't getting over. So now I'm left, and once again, I'm not going to blame this on the viewers and the subscribers, because it was me that got myself in debt. It was me that wanted to make YouTube my job. It was me that did all this, and I'm a man to admit, hey, at least I'm a man coming on here admitting what I did was absolutely the wrong move. But that was when I was dumb, when I was stupid, when I was younger, and I thought I could do it all. Well, now life has hit me in the face. A big slap of reality has smacked me in the skull, and now I have to get myself out. But you know what? It hasn't always been about me. It's always been about us. It's always been about the viewers and the subscribers. It's been about us tag teaming. So if we can all band together and view, comment, share, like, and if you can subscribe and share my videos on Twitter and Facebook, that's a huge help. If you would like to donate, hell, even if everyone donated 50 cents, if everybody donated 50 cents by simply clicking the link below or clicking the link in this video above, hell, if everyone donated 10 cents, that would absolutely help. So, once again, I'm going to be without internet for the next, I don't know how long. No checks are coming in. No money is coming in. I'm going to have to file for bankruptcy. I'm going to have to go on Section 8. I'm going to have to get food stamps, because while I have filled out applications, while I have tried to get jobs, I've called back. I haven't heard back. I haven't had an interview. I am selling some things, but that only gets you so far. I can't sell everything I have. I can't. I can't. Yeah, I have a lot of action figures, but that was at a time when I earned it, when I was doing good, when I could, afford action figures. Now, when I get action figures, it's either through viewers or subscribers sending them to me. My girlfriend gets them. I get them sent to me through, different companies. Although, once again, I'm not working exclusively with companies. Like, I'm not coming on here and advertising Ringside Collectibles. I'm not coming on here and, saying, oh, Wrestle Crate. Listen, I've got over by word of mouth. I don't have all these different entities and companies and promotions helping me. I don't have anyone helping me to get my name out there, okay? And I'm talking about establishments. I'm talking about companies. I'm talking about well-known entities. I'm not just talking about any person on YouTube saying, oh, Sean View, here's a shout-out. Although, I do appreciate when my viewers and subscribers shout me out. But I'm talking about the big-time YouTubers, or even YouTubers that are smaller than me, They're getting promotions. They're going to wrestling. They're doing commentary. They're doing podcasts. They're doing the WWE 2K17 game panel. They're doing all those things. And what do I get? I get nothing. I don't get these opportunities, and that's because I'm too attitude-ish. I'm too over the top. I'm too unpredictable. I'm too uncanny. You don't see another person in the IWC, YWC that has done what I have done over the last couple of years, whether it was right or wrong. I did it. It got a reaction, and in the end, it ultimately ended up burning me. And while some of it was entertaining, now I am suffering the effects, and I am here to ask my viewers and subscribers to please donate to my future on YouTube, because it would not just help my future in development, it would provide the fact that I would be able to be on here full-time all the time, which means I wouldn't have to go out and get a part-time job, because it is very tough to get a part-time job. And the fact that I'm going to lose my car, it's going to be even tougher because I can't afford my car now. Okay? I could take the city bus, but once again, I haven't got a callback. So, you know what? If the viewers and subscribers can help me in any way, I don't care if it's $1 or $2 or $3, I will give back by hopefully growing. I want to expand. This is where I want to be. This is what I want to do. They say in life, you get one chance, one opportunity. You get one life. And I want to make YouTube my one life. I'm not going to turn my back on my viewers. I'm not going to turn back I'm not going to turn my back on my subscribers. I am under a lot of stress. I am under a lot of debt. I am under a lot of circumstances that it's beyond my control. And you know what? Once again, let's make debt a non-factor. I never said I could do this alone. I never said I could do this alone. And I'm talking sharing, commenting, liking, and viewing my videos. Okay? It's always been a gang effort. It's always been gang mentality. It's always been together. It's always been in tuned. So anybody that can donate or share my videos or comment, if you're a child under the age of 13, or if you're under the age of 18 and you don't have a credit card or you don't have money, obviously don't donate. Don't ask your parents unless you can afford $1 or $2 and donate to my GoFundMe account. But other than that, if you don't have the money, please don't do it. Don't do it. Don't help me. But if you can help me in other ways and help me get established and help me get known and help me get recognizable, and I would thank you the world over. It would mean the absolute world to me. I'm not going to beg, cry, moan, and complain, although it does probably sound like I'm bitching. But once again, it's my own fault. At least I'm admitting my fault. Once again, I was going to create a storyline out of this where I was going to walk off and I didn't know when I was going to return. But the bottom line is I don't know when I'm going to return. With my internet getting shut off, with my bills not getting paid, with my online getting shut down, my computer's not even paid off. Okay, so my computer's probably going to get taken away. So it's just all these things. I'm mounting up. Because like I said, there was a time, and that's the thing about YouTube. It's very unpredictable. YouTube is never a sure thing, okay? But when you're limited like me and what you can do and what you can't do for jobs, it's very tough, okay? So, and for me to balance YouTube and a part-time job with my anxiety the way it is, I don't know if I could handle, I don't know if I could keep up. You wonder why I do short videos, okay? You wonder why I keep my videos short and sweet. Not because, well, I like that format. I like that because I get it out quick and fast, okay? I do enjoy that. I do like that. But another reason why I don't do longer videos, and if I do a longer video, it's because it's been a good day for me. I have a lot of bad days. There's a lot of things you don't see behind the scenes. There's a lot of things that you don't see what happens to me. There's a lot of things that you don't see what happens to my health and welfare and well-being. Okay, that's the ugly part you don't see, and I'm not going to have my viewers and subscribers see that, okay? So, if you want to donate, you can donate, and don't hate, just donate, okay? I'm not begging you, I'm not got a gun to your head, I'm not the only YouTuber in the history of YouTube that have asked for a donation to help establish or reestablish, but anything will help. Anything will help right now. I'm at my end. I need help. I need help. And that's it. And I would like to think that with everything I've put into this channel, with all the content I have provided, and I consider myself very lucky, and I'm going to be honest with you. Yes, you can find the news and the rumors online yourself. You can. It's all out there. But the fact that you come to me for it, to get my view and my commentary on the fair use, to know that you want my criticism and you want my expertise and you want my analysis means the world to me. Because you could go anywhere else, and I'm sure you do go other places. But when I say to you, I want to be on time and I want to give it to you all the time, that's exactly what I want to do. I want to live up to my name. This is all the God honest truth. There is no lie. There is no BS. And I know I'm like the kid that cried wolf because I've done storyline after storyline after storyline. So, it is what it is. I'll probably never get promotions. I'll probably never get companies to shout me out. I'll probably not ever work for any wrestling companies. I'll probably never have the opportunities like other people in the IWC, YWC. Here's the thing. I have 90,000 subscribers, but I got nothing to show for it. I'm not getting over. I'm not making money. I'm not making this my job. Like I said, at one time, things were looking good. Things were materializing. I was riding a great wave. And then that wave went dead. Completely dead. I don't know what went wrong. I don't know what happened. Once again, I'll just blame myself. I'll blame myself for everything, okay? I'm only one person. I'm only one guy. I can only do so much. Without the viewers and the subscribers helping me. And listen. If you can't donate by clicking the link above or in the description or in this video, share the video on Twitter and Facebook. Share the GoFundMe on Twitter and Facebook. And maybe other people can donate. All right, so other people can at least know my name. We need to get my name out there. I can't even come up. Listen, remember when I talked about the fact that I had a t-shirt line coming out? That fell through. That fell through, okay? Not like anyone was going to buy a t-shirt anyways. Because I'm not recognizable. I'm not over. I'm not well known. I'm not popular. I'm a very hated individual. But I've tried to change. I've tried to see the error of my ways. I've tried to advance. I've tried to stick to WWE. And the only reason I did that storyline earlier where I was walking out with my luggage was because I didn't know where to go. I didn't know what to do. So the only thing I could think of is, well, let me do a look like a walk-off storyline so I can think. But I had to come clean. I had to come clear. And I had to let the vision be known that I need help. I need help. And I'm not some homeless guy on the side of the street, but I am a guy that wants to advance, who wants to create, who wants to fascinate, who wants to continue doing what I love. And if I don't get that help, whether you share, comment, subscribe, or donate, if none of those things happen, Sean View doesn't happen. So my future, when I say my future depends on you, it's not just on donations. It's on likes. It's on comments. It's on passing the word about my channel. It's about a lot of things, okay? And when you put everything you have into this channel, when you put as much hustle, okay, since day friggin' one, all right, I have tried to do everything I could. I've done everything I can. And now that I'm losing internet, I'm losing my car, I'm going to have to move, I'm going to be on welfare. But if for some reason there's a sudden turnaround and people start donating and getting my word out there and we go viral, and if for some reason something happens, and a miracle happens, well then that's great. And I will be forever proud, forever happy. But right now, I'm in a sad, depressed, debilitated state. I am in a position that I wish nobody should be in. Like I said, I'm not going to say I'm going to be homeless, but with losing my car, losing my internet, and pretty much losing everything, what's left? I pour my heart out every single day, okay? And a lot of people support me. There's a lot of fans that like me. There's a lot of people that say I should have more subscribers with everything I put into this channel. But, we all know the trolls and the skeptics and the haters with no names and no profile are going to type and be a little keyboard warrior, and they're going to try to take me down. And I'm still here. You know how many times I've been buried on this website? You know how many times I've been ranted on and promoted on? You know how many times my name has been drug underneath the bus? And for good reason. For good reason. I started a lot of this myself. And while it is up to me to try to get myself out of this predicament, I would appreciate the help. Any help is better than no help at all. Let's bond, let's band, and let's rise above debt. Let's rise above YouTube. Okay? All I ask is for one thing. All I ask is one thing from my viewers and subscribers. Let's make Sean's View Ent good again. Subscribe.